Tonight on Grilling with the Guru, it is stuffed rolled steak.
Look at that beautiful
What's a rolled steak?
We're going to show you.
We're going to show you what a
We're
rolled
going to
steak
show
is.
you how to do it all. And we got citrus drink we're going to make.
Little grilled citrus drink, something you've never seen before.
That's right. Some little fingerling potatoes with some enhanced yogurt.
I like the word enhanced.
Enhanced.
Tell them when Grilling with the Guru starts.
Right now! Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Hey Kurt, look, we kind of did a little bit of this off camera.
Yeah.
We're gonna just show y'all real quick. We wanted them little skinny, long fingerling potatoes.
Yeah, but we couldn't find any.
Couldn't find any.
But that's okay.
Yeah, so you got to improvise. So we're gonna cut it in half, long ways. Then you're just gonna take it, cut it like in a quarter, and about another or third. There you go.
Beautiful.
Just like that. And we're gonna speed it up. So we kind of parboiled them a little bit.
Yeah, and
Soften them up.
And this is something you could do at home too. Potatoes cook on the grill. We've done it before, and they cook fine.
Right.
If you parboil them, they're cooked all the way through. So now you're just introducing some smoke flavor to them, and it just goes a little quicker.
I like doing them in a pan where that sugar starts coming out and it caramelizes, creates that little griment in the bottom of the pot.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, hey, speaking of creating some griment on the bottom, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Hey,
I've been referred to worse than that.
Absolutely. Gilbert's Greatest Foods, Makeup, Louisiana Love, Seasoning Blends, and Louisiana Love Potion #7. It's our
Best
barbecue
sauce. Y'all sold out in Lake Charles.
I was amazed.
Oh, yeah.
It went poof.
Like
I was
that.
like, oh, I should have brought some more. Oh, and this beauty right here.
The Cajun.
Let me Vanna White this thing for you right now. The Cajun Pro.
Yeah, we got the Super Cajun, the original Cajun, all stainless steel. Now we got the Cajun Pro, which it can get on a cart or built-in outdoor kitchen. Sold one to a guy, a friend of mine. He said, I've been having your Cajun grill for years. I'm doing my outdoor kitchen. I'm gonna have a gas grill, but I gotta do the Cajun. And he saw that Pro.
It's easily the best. It's the best grill I've ever owned, and I'm not kidding you. Anybody come down Pousson Road, you're gonna find out.
Yeah, and soon to come, which we're working out the final details, we got the Cajun Smoker, which also can be on a cart or built-in. And let me tell you, that's for the true enthusiast who wants to do that overnight brisket, beautiful smoke ring.
And commercial applications too.
Oh, yeah.
This is a serious machine.
Yeah.
But we're not serious. We're not that serious around here.
But they don't want to hear about all that. What about the food?
Yeah.
So what are we going to do first? You going to start on the citrus?
Yeah, so what we're doing is a grilled citrus lime cooler, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So first things first, you got to pick your citrus. So also couldn't find any limes, which it upset me.
What's up with that?
But it's okay. Look, sometimes you got to improvise.
We're not going to mention the grocery store, Rouse's.
But yeah, Donnie, what's up, baby? So tangerines.
Yep.
And some lemons.
Nice lemon.
So the tangerines are very sweet. The lemons, of course, not so much. But that sweetness isn't going to be enough. So we made some simple syrup. So what simple syrup is equal parts water and sugar. Just bring it up to just a simmer, just so the sugar dissolves and won't fall out of solution.
Which we did it on the grill, but they can do it in the kitchen if you want to.
Look, if you want to.
But we're doing a grilled citrus drink.
That's right. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to cut some nice thick slices like this. And surprise, surprise, we're going to put them right on the grill. We want to try and mark them and char them, and then we're going to put that in a pitcher along with our simple syrup, and we're going to muddle them. We're going to muddle them.
Que c'est ça, muddle?
Que c'est ça. You're going to
That sounds dirty.
Yeah, I know, but you're going to take a stick and beat them up a little bit.
That sounds vulgar.
Well, we all know what you think.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But just look at it. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Let's see.
And juicy.
Woo. So you say, wow, it has so much water. How's it going to grill? Trust me, it will. You get your fire good and hot, like they say.
Right.
And it's just this easy.
So I was telling you off camera before we started shooting that I went to a local sandwich shop, and they have like a melon, cucumber, a lot of spring type vegetables and fruits,
right?
All mixed in, and man, it's not a heavy sugar. It's just refreshing.
Really light.
So it's not like a fruit punch, guys. You're not making a cocktail. This is just a flavored water.
That's kind of what we're going after here.
Right.
You certainly could introduce some alcohol if you wanted to, but you don't have to. And
Can I introduce some cherry wood?
Absolutely,
Okay.
by all means.
By all means.
I'll fuss at you if you don't. Boy, these tangerines are beautiful.
Oh, my
Golly.
goodness.
All right, so look, you don't need a whole ton of them. You just want a few. We're gonna make a pitcher's worth. It's a couple quarts, right? Half gallon. So just like that. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let them sit and do their thing.
That's
Let your
right.
fire get hot. Let it kiss it. They will char.
All right.
And then
So
like that.
I'll throw that away for
Throw
you.
that away. So the other thing we're doing with the potatoes is, Keith and I are always looking for ideas and inspiration, and
Yes.
he found something. He bought a cookbook recently,
Yeah.
and
International cookbook.
international cookbook, and one of the things that was in it, and he was blowing up my phone, sending me pictures of the
And
recipes.
Matt,
and
Matt too, he was like, that sounds good. That sounds good
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah,
And
we
that
like that.
sounds good too.
Well, one of them was a fingerling potato with a spiced yogurt.
Yes.
As soon as I read it, I was like, yeah, we're going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So most yogurts, you find you mix fruit in them and something sweet, and that's how people eat it, and that's
Right.
fine. In the Middle East, specifically Turkey, which is where this dish originates, they spice it with warm spices and with like some cumin and coriander and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But we're going to show you a trick on how to make it even better than the cookbook.
Oh, yeah.
Better
We're not
than
going to take that. Oh, yeah, we're going to jack up
I'm not
everything.
taking their word for it.
That's right. We're going to jack it up.
But hey, we're going to take our first break.
Let's take a little break. We're
Yeah.
going to let the little fruits cook a little bit more.
That's right. We're gonna get those on their way.
Start on the flank steaks.
To start the show.
Yeah, bro.
And we're going to talk about it's not flank and it's not skirt. And we're going to tell you why when we come back and what you can do about that.
That's right.
So hey, go refill your drink, pause for the cause, and then find your way back right over here. We'll see you in a bit. Here's the wind up, and here's the picture. Welcome back to the show, guys. Grilling with the Guru. I'm Kurt. That's Keith.
Boy,
This is a picture.
That was corny. But I
horrible.
loved
That's
it.
horrible.
That was horrible.
Horrible. All right,
Okay, so look,
Matt,
come check
yeah,
this
what?
out, Matt.
So look, this is our grilled citrus, right? You see, they marked up. You got to have a nice look at the juices. So
It's just pouring
it just
out.
pours right off of that. And why does that happen? Is the heat is breaking down the cell walls, so it's giving up its liquid. But I want as much of that in the pitcher as I can, because that's the flavor I'm after. So don't peel them, rind and everything. This process took about 4 minutes.
Now, you going to tamper them, or are you just going to let it just
No, we're gonna muddle them.
muddle them
We're
up?
gonna muddle them. Okay, so like that, and look at that.
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness. And
All right.
And we got the cherry wood that we
We
kinda-
got, yep, we put some cherry wood. So
Little added.
So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna take a wooden piece of something. In this case, we're gonna use the
the
handle
back
of a
end,
spoon.
Yeah.
Now, look, you ain't gonna go crazy, okay? And you could already see the liquid's building up. See that? That's what you want.
Whew.
It smells incredible. All right. So once you just get them broken up a little bit, oh God dang it, that smells good. All right. That's it. So we're gonna
C2?
We're gonna add our
I'm going to put it over
our
the
simple.
sink.
So yeah, let's do this over the sink. We should probably have a little bit better vessel, but that's okay. So some simple syrup. Good call with the sink. And then this super complicated recipe ends with ice. That's it. All done. All right. So
I'm thirsty, man. I wasn't thirsty before. I'm thirsty now.
yeah, this is going to be really good. So you just add in the ice, let it melt down. Obviously, everything in here is kind of warm. So let it melt down, and then you can top it off again with enough water to your liking. You could sweeten it more if you like. A good addition to this would be mint.
Oh, yeah.
But I couldn't find any mint where I was at.
So you got some,
I got some marjoram. Marjoram is one of my favorite herbs in the world. It's very floral.
is it?
It grow if Go get you something like this and take a stalk of it and plant it, cut it and plant it in some grass and see what in some soil and see what happens. It'll take off like a weed. I've been having my marjoram plant is 6 or 7 years old. So,
ooh, that is fragrant.
so you're just gonna take it and just work it between your fingers like that. Right inside. There you go, and not too much. This stuff does get overpowering, and you just want kind of a hint of it. So I'm gonna just do that, and maybe one more.
There we go.
Like that. And we're just gonna let that sit for a little while. We're gonna let that ice melt a little bit, and then we're gonna taste it, make sure our sweetness is good.
Now you know, I don't drink
Right,
alcohol.
Right.
I drink, but not alcohol.
right.
Now, if somebody wants to take this concoction, add some rum,
You could add rum, vodka, anything you want, really. If you it's sweet enough, you can make a version of an old fashioned if you added some whiskey to it, which would be,
wow.
yeah, it would be a version of an old. Matter of fact, ain't nobody have an old fashioned like that. So,
Not with the smoke.
oh my,
I
oh
can't
my.
wait- I can't
Okay,
wait to pour it a little
Okay.
bit. We're gonna let it sit a
Ooh,
little while.
all right, we're gonna put this on the side. Move
Okay.
it on, move it on.
Star of the show.
Yep. All right. So here we go. We have now. This was going to be rolled skirt steak,
That's right.
but
How
when
much was it?
when I went to the
Take out
store,
you need to take out a second, some home equity in your
oh
house.
yeah, it was $12.99 a pound for skirt
What?
steak. Yeah, so that was crazy. So they had this is some sirloin, and this is what's called sandwich steak or sandwich cut
Uh-huh.
because it's nice and thin. Now, they did us a favor unintentionally. They cut it with the grain. See how the grain's running?
yeah.
They did. Now, normally you would want that cut against the grain because there's no fat in this, and so you would want it against the grain to make it more tender. However, this is cut with the grain. When we roll it, we're gonna cut it to serve. We'll cut against the grain.
Against the grain.
So a little oil. Comme ça, like
Yeah,
that.
just
A
put it
little
on there.
oil, and then we're gonna put some
Love.
Louisiana love.
Yes, we
Some
are.
Louisiana love on there. Take your pick. You could do extra love, which is hotter,
Oh yeah.
and you could do regular love, which is not. And then we have these incredible. We have this chopped garlic right here. We're gonna make
Oh,
a
yeah.
little vinaigrette to top these steaks off when they're hot off the grill. Little parsley, little olive oil, little vinegar. It's gonna be delicious.
And then the mushrooms.
And then, yeah, so in here, we're gonna, after we season them, we're gonna put mushrooms, and we have 2 types of cheese.
Beautiful cheese.
So you can see this orange rind. This is an edible rind. You don't have to take it off. This is very characteristic of this type of cheese. It's called Port Salut.
Pork salute.
Salut. Well, this hand, sorry.
Yeah,
So S-A-L-U-T, Port Salut. This is a European cheese. It's very mild, very soft. It melts well. Real mild flavor. It tastes fantastic. And this is no stranger to the show. This is a garlic cheddar that we found recently that we've been using, and it is out of this world.
Yeah, you
So-
can see the mice have been nibbling on it.
Yeah, they have with them suckers. So the reason why 2 cheeses, one is a little stronger, a little coarser, more pungent cheese. That's the garlic cheddar, and one's very soft and smooth, creamy, and that's kind of what you're going for. So we're going to slice some cheese, and then we're going to put our
Bless you.
beautiful,
I feel like I'm blessing them.
blessed.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to put our mushrooms. So these are
That's portobello.
These are full-grown portobellos,
Yeah.
but we slice them thin so that they're flexible. So when we roll them, they won't all break up and stuff.
Beautiful,
So
beautiful.
just like that, and then we're gonna take this. And
What you want me to do?
is it time for a break?
I
No?
think we can throw for a break.
All right, let's
They
go
don't
for a
wanna
little
see us
break.
do all
Yeah.
this prep
So
work.
yeah, so we're gonna just the assembly is just what I told you. We're gonna do cheese, mushrooms, then we're gonna roll them, and we're gonna skewer them, and then they're gonna go on the grill when it's time to cook.
That's
We're
right.
going to talk more about the types of meat you could use and how you should, and the doneness you should do them, and just a couple more tips.
Yeah, because you could probably use pork.
But you got to come back.
You got to
You
come
you
back.
got to come back.
Yeah.
We don't just throw it
Oh,
out there and hope
they
that you
wanna
grab
come
it.
back. Like, I want to tell you, man, just real quick. They
ahead.
got a customer on Wayne West, him and his wife, they love this show. Every Wednesday they text me, is it a rerun? Is it a rerun?
Wayne, this
So
one's
Wayne,
for you, baby.
This one's for Wayne West.
Wayne
Love
West.
Wayne.
Yeah, we love Wayne. We love all our fans, and
That's
y'all been
right.
showing us some love on Facebook and Instagram.
And Tom's doing good. Tom Hilo.
Tom Hilo, yeah, he's doing real well. He's recovering.
Back in the saddle again.
Yeah, Tom, we're thinking about you, baby.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, come back and see us.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be in a little bit.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Look, we got all these rolled up. We're going to show them how quick and easy it is.
Yeah.
Well, you cut the cheese. You cut the cheese.
Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
That was not meant to be. So we got the garlic, we got the olive oil, we got the seasoning. We julienne some of these poblano, the mushrooms. Help me out. I'm all messed up.
Portobello.
Portobello.
You got me messed up.
Okay, let's go. Just roll this up, nice and tight. I normally like to kind of just keep my fingers on the stuff right here.
There you go.
And you just kind of hold it in place while you're rolling it nice and tight. And then we take these shish kebab skewers that we actually soaked in water.
Yes.
So they're nice and slippery. They're just going to slide right through, and then they're not going to stick whenever we pull them out.
And it helps to keep them from burning.
That's
for
right.
a little while.
And then if anything pokes out, just stuff it right back in.
Just poke it back in.
That's right. So we're going to put these, we're going to season the outside, which we did the other one.
Yep.
We're going to put this right on the grill right now. And once you talk about,
Okay.
we got the potatoes on in the grill.
The potatoes are in the pan. I'm going to talk to you about the sauce we're going to make, which is a spiced yogurt sauce. So here's a hint. Well, here's how to make things better. So the recipe that we looked at said just take some warm spices, coriander, cumin, cloves, and cinnamon, and mix them in some yogurt. And that's fine. But we could do better than that.
We're going to jack it up.
We could do better than that.
We're going to make it the guru version.
So we have a pan with nothing in it. Just a dry pan. And that's what you want, because we're going to toast our spices.
Indirect heat.
Indirect heat. And we're going to toast some Louisiana Love too. So you're going to just put it in there. How much?
About like that.
Yeah. What's on my shirt right here?
About that. About like that.
About like that. Yeah.
About like that.
Yeah, about that. About a tablespoon. And then of the warm spices, you're going to go about a teaspoon of each one, maybe less. These things get real strong, especially the cloves.
What?
So go easy.
Now look, we're going to talk a little bit about that little drink we just made.
Oh my God.
We're gonna call Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And we're gonna patent that. Let me tell you, that is spot on.
You're gonna want to make.
You're gonna want to try this.
You're gonna want to make
whether you add alcohol or not. I'm telling you, it's just unbelievably fresh, and you can taste a little bit of the smoke.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. You're gonna like it. So a word about whenever you are shopping for spices. Right now, there's a whole lot of pre-made blends out there, like garam masala and tikka masala and this type of stuff. And they're supposed to be regional. Word to the wise, guys. You wouldn't buy Cajun spice from McCormick. Don't buy that stuff either from a Make Your Own. There's recipes online. So, yep. So that's it. So that's the idea. Once you get it in there, you want to move it around until it becomes fragrant, and then that's it. You want to take it off. Now, if you keep it in the hot pot, it will continue to cook.
Oh yeah.
And once paprika has a very low smoke point. Once it reaches that smoke point, it's all over with. It's gonna burn, and you're done. So. Just kind of keep it moving around a little bit.
Them potatoes, beautiful.
Yeah, the potatoes are beautiful. The color is just spot on. This is going to be exactly what we're looking for whenever we're going to dress it with that wonderful.
Oh, look at the lightning all going.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
just like black that. Right there.
Look at them steaks, Bo.
Now the steaks we're going to cook. I mean, it's thin cut.
So let's talk about the meat.
That.
We told him we was going to talk about. This is thin cut sirloin.
You talk about that. I'll take care of this.
Thank you, sir. That is some thin cut sirloin. Now you could use any thin cut meat, or you could buy a thick cut meat and cut it thin yourself. Cut it in half. The less, we've talked about this before, the less fat a meat has, the more tendency it has to become tough and less flavorful.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to go for medium rare on it. All I want to do is get the cheese soft and the mushrooms to give a little bit. That's really all I'm going for.
Right.
I want a nice medium rare on this.
And as thin as it's cut. I mean, you're not talking long.
No, maybe 5 to 7 minutes. Now, because it's rolled, the outside's going to have a tendency to cook faster than the inside. So don't be afraid to turn it frequently. You want to keep the heat going through the entire piece of meat. Coincidentally, this is the same type of process that Italians use they call it brajol, except they don't put cheese in it, and they cook it in more like a stew, but we grilling. How we smelling here, baby?
I think we're there.
Oh, that's it. Oh my God, that smells good. All right, so that's it. So the rest of the way, we're gonna let it sit there and it's gonna be just fine. If it starts to smoke, take it out the pot immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it's darkened in color?
Yeah, and I mean, you can feel the heat on the,
on
the seasoning.
Oh yeah.
It's got a little bit of warmth to it.
Yep, it's darkened in color. That's good, huh? Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna add that to some yogurt. We're gonna let it sit a little while. I'm gonna use that to dress our potatoes, which is gonna be fantastic.
Very good.
So,
the potatoes almost there, brother.
Yeah, they're just about there. So I'm gonna get us a little bowl, and we are going to mix up that yogurt sauce. But hey, we gotta take one more break.
I'm gonna flip the steak. Yeah, throw it the break.
Yep, we're gonna take one more break. Then when we come back, it's gonna be our favorite time of the show.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Fire comes up.
Can we say that? That guy has that patent?
Yeah, he might. We don't want to. Why we want to promote that?
I don't know.
Come back and see us, guys.
Cheers,
To the
brother.
good life. Hey,
Let me
here
tell
we
you,
go. Gosh.
This right here
Oh,
is so refreshing.
so look, y'all gonna have to make everything that we did to understand what we're trying to tell. I'm at a loss for words.
There you are, but that's all right.
But it's all really, really good. So,
the steak, this little dipping sauce you made.
Yeah.
Kurt was about to go back in the back with the loaf of French bread and steal that bowl.
and get obscene.
Oh yeah.
So this is nothing more than
I just wanna
2
show 'em.
cloves of crushed fresh garlic.
I know Matt got it close, but yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of chopped fresh parsley, half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, and a 1/4 cup of Steen's cane vinegar and some Louisiana Love
It's
seasoning.
perfect.
So what do you do with that? You do this with it.
You drizzle it over it.
So the richness from the olive oil and the acid is going to complement everything we got going on here. Now in the middle is guys, these potatoes. If you don't make anything else, make those potatoes. If you don't make anything else.
But you could see from the photograph, you can see a lot of pink.
Yeah.
But this is what you want, guys. You
This
don't
is
want
exactly what you want. Yeah.
you don't want it overcooked and dry. You want it moist.
Especially in a meat that doesn't have much fat.
Oh,
Those
my.
cheeses are
Oh, my.
incredible.
and the garlic.
Okay. So let's recap.
Yeah, you recap.
I'm gonna recap. So this is rolled.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me.
Yep.
It's supposed to be rolled skirt steak, but we chose sirloin because it was a better value. When you're shopping, guys, don't be afraid to improvise. You don't have to use exactly what the recipe calls for. Just be mindful of what it is you're buying.
Right.
So we have that, and we have these incredible, and I ain't kidding you, these incredible herbed, spiced, enhanced,
and yogurt.
spiced yogurt potatoes. So we parboiled the potatoes until they were just fork tender.
Right.
Then we put them in
Cast iron
we put
skillet
them in
on the
cast iron
grill.
skillet on the grill, and we just let them get all lovely.
And
They are lovely.
And they are. I mean, you can taste the warm spice in there. You got a little bit of cinnamon.
A little bit coriander, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of Louisiana Love. Oh, speaking of that, we want to thank Gilbert's Greatest for sponsoring this episode, and Cajun Grill for sponsoring this episode and every episode this season of Grilling with the Guru. They make it possible for us to indulge the way we are. It's so good.
This is delicious.
This is a very affordable meal.
And it was simple.
It was very simple.
And it didn't take long to cook.
So I guarantee we got enough food right here for 6 to 8 people. Easy. And we're $60 into this. So we're less than $10 a person.
Very affordable.
And look,
And
this
the
is
quality.
Oh yeah,
It's a quality, unique.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. The quality of this is restaurant quality stuff, and you can do this. So look, thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Grilling with the Guru. We will see you next time. Well, I promise you, we're gonna have some more goodness.
A lot more love.
Absolutely more love.
A lot more love.
Listen to it, baby. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.
We love y'all.